we will go on to our next segment, which is brought to you by Outright.com. And Outright is the numbers place for me. Oh, they just saved my life. They just saved my life recently. Okay, so we're all running a business here, right? We're all legitimate. We all file our sales tax, right? Right? Okay, you don't have to say if you're not. So anyway, I just had to fill out my sales and use tax form, and I had to come up with my gross profits, my gross income. I don't have that number anywhere else. I tootled right over to my Outright.com. Boom, there it is, right there for me. I can figure out the numbers I needed for my form and got that sent off. So I'm telling you, Outright is so cool. They are working behind the scenes for me. I don't even know they're working. It's just working. It's just working. It's pulling in all of my transactions so that everything is kept track of. Because you know how much I love numbers, right? And every quarter, you're supposed to pay your sales and use tax. Got to do it. Got to do it. All right. Oh, also, you know, they have a blog. Outright has a blog. Anybody didn't know that they have a blog? I write for the Outright blog. You guys probably see my articles every now and then coming through. So I write for them. And my latest one is up on their website right now. Which is the, oh, and I didn't, yes I did, outright.com/blog. There we go. I know, I can never remember what I give April to post on here for you guys. So outright.com/blog, and go over there. There's some really good articles. If you're not signed up for those, you can have them fed into your email box so you can read those as they come in. They put one out every single day, and there's some really good stuff, really good stuff. So one of the things I talked about in the last blog was negative talk in your listing. Anybody read that? Anybody? So it was titled words not to use in your eBay listings or something like that. Everybody thought they were going to go and see this list of words not to use, but really what I was talking about is how a negative tone can really affect your business by just pushing your customer away and making them go, ooh, I don't want to buy from this person. This is not a good person to buy from because they're already going to think that I'm like going to defraud them. And we can't do that, guys. We can't assume that the person looking at our listing is out to get us. That is just the fastest way there is to not get the sale and to run yourself out of business. You have to be welcoming. You have to be trustworthy. You have to let everybody in your doors until they prove that they need to be booted out and not let in your doors anymore. So the language that we use in our listing can make or break whether somebody feels that way about us and wants to go shop in our store some more or be a return customer. So just be careful what you're saying in your listings as far as your terms of service and your return policies and all of that stuff, because 99.9% of customers are good people. They're not out to get you. Yep, there's bad apples out there. We're going to run into them. They're going to be less than 3% of your business. I'm telling you, do the numbers. Do the numbers. If you really keep track, if you're really concerned, keep track of your numbers of problem customers and refunds that you have to give. I'm telling you, it's going to be less than 3% of your business. And if it's not, then you need to look at some things with your business. Okay, look at how you're describing things or taking your pictures or who your customer is that you're trying to talk to. All right. So always be thinking of how you can attract customers. Oh, did you guys hear that? I just had a ka-ching. Oh, I love that. I just love that. So yeah, bring those customers in. Bring those customers in with positivity. I don't know. I can't look right now. I'm doing a show. I don't know. You guys want me to look? You guys want me to look, don't you? Let's see. All right, I'll look. Oh, you know what? I bet it was an offer. It was an offer coming in. It was an offer. Oh, it's actually an offer I'm probably going to take. It was an offer on one of my Monopoly games. You guys are funny. Oh, let's keep rolling right along. I have these Vegas-opoly games that I got at the auction. I think I paid $15 for like a lot of 10 or 15 of them. It was crazy. So I've got them listed on Amazon and on eBay. I know. I can't go take the offer right now, you guys. Okay, so I have a couple of things that I sold this week. You know what? I'm missing a page of mine. I goofed. Okay, I got it. I mixed my pages up. That's okay. I went to the last segment before I did this thing. I thought you got to hear me banter on about that stuff. So let me show you a couple of things that I sold this week because I haven't shipped them yet. They sold this weekend. And so I get to actually show you. I know. So how many of you guys, well, I know Sherry would know, how many of you would have passed this by on the thrift store shelf? It's like a garden statue, and it's Eeyore. He was priced at $8. Would you guys have brought him home for $8? Some of you would have snagged him. Okay, so take note of that company, White Swan. White Swan. This is not the first time I've done a White Swan piece. When I saw these, I grabbed them because I've done really, really well with White Swan pieces. And this guy just sold for $69.95. $69.95. I got another one too. Somebody painted the other one. So I'm not sure how quick he'll sell, but I know he'll sell because he's Eeyore. Eeyore. Disney, Eeyore. Gotta love Disney Eeyore. All right. So there's that. The other thing that I just sold this. I don't even know, I don't even know if yeah, I did give this to you, April. I just sold these right before the show. So these are, and you can't really see the pink in my webcam. These are made by Tiffin, which is a really good glass company. They are pink stems. Whenever you're listing this kind of glassware, call them stems. That's what collectors call them. And these are etched. And I'm going to try to get close. Do you guys see what looks like panels around here? So whenever you have a pattern with these panels, you can call that optic. O-P-T-I-C, optic. Even if you can't figure out who done it, who the pattern, I suspect somebody would have found these if all I had in my listing was pink glass etched optic stems, because the people that are looking, and they would have found these. Now I happen to be able to look up and find who they were done by, so having Tiffin in there definitely helped. I sold 4 of them. Anybody want to take a guess what the best offer was that I took? I had them listed at $149.95, and I took an offer. Close, $90. I took a $90 offer. The cool thing is, I have 3 more of them to sell, and I paid what comes down to $3 each. Yeah, auction. I love the auction. So hopefully I don't break that before I ship it tomorrow. So that's just a couple of my scores. They're starting to roll in, you guys. Starting to roll in. I'm listing again. Yay! Listing, listing, listing. Okay, so, oh, is it Eeyore Greenware? You could call him Greenware. And could I take the paint off of him? Maybe, but I wouldn't. I just, you know me, I don't clean, I don't polish, I don't fix. Well, I fix a couple things now that I have an assistant. But I really don't do anything. I sell it as is. Let somebody else do it. Just let somebody else do it. They're garden statues, though. They're totally for the garden. Let's talk just a little bit. We talked about the blog. We talked about a little bit, oh, what's happening this week? I'm teaching about glass. So my Appsters know, because Appsters get to come for free. I'm doing a webinar on art glass tomorrow. Art glass, and kind of some of the stuff we talked about. The picture that I use in my advertising for this webinar is a piece that I sold last week for $600. For $600, piece of art glass. I've done really, really well with art glass, and I'm going to teach you guys how to find it, how to list it, keywords, designers, things to look for, and even how to ship it. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow, which is July 15th, 1 o'clock. If you're an appster, it's free, totally free, included in membership. If you're not, it's 59 bucks. So it's thedanniapp.com/special-webinars if you want to go learn more about that. Events coming up. ASD is coming up in August. ASD is here in Las Vegas. It is a trade show, and I'm hearing that there's some people coming into town, so stay tuned. I'm going to do something for ASD, all right? So stay tuned for information on that. Look into ASD Las Vegas if you're looking for some fun sourcing time. It's a wholesalers, manufacturers kind of place to go find some really cool depth of inventory that you can sell on both eBay and Amazon and probably other places, but those are the main gigs. And yeah, and Martha, if you guys want to meet the famous infamous Uni Gifts, that's Martha, and she'll be here too. And Diva Dawn. Diva Dawn is here. Yeah. So fun in Vegas in August. Come on out, you guys. If you need any help with cheap hotels and all that, hit me up. I can help you.
Who let them cows